Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Painting with Whiskey and Women. Krista and Sue back for another therapy session tonight. And so, Sue, before we even get started, because I want you to show off your baby, I am going to attempt, the magician, watch, I'm going to attempt to put just you up on the screen. And look at Milo.
There's Milo, Mylo for my love. He's the best puppy dog in the whole world.
Yes.
My name is Sue, and I'm with Nana's Antique and Paint Boutique, located in Sevierville, Tennessee, inside of Flea Trader's Paradise, where I sell Dixie Belle Premier paint products and my painted furniture.
All right, keep talking. I'm sharing.
And tonight, Milo's going to help me work on this beautiful vanity that I received. So far, I've put T-Rose on here, gravel road, washed out and streaked on. I did on the sides, if I can show you guys the puppy, I did a raised stencil. And now what we're going to do tonight is white on the top with a graining tool and whitewash all the sides.
Awesome. Hey, I got me back on the screen without going wonky.
Yeah.
Man, it is the little things. So, yes, Milo. Jesse's on with us from Australia. Hey, Jesse. Kat is on with us. Anne from Indiana is on with us. So, just to let you guys know, it has been, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Been a little bit crazy here. So, today, I had Krista wakes up with a plan, and then life says, I don't think so. And had one of those days. So I actually had planned on being in my studio, and I was going to do a lot of the stuff to prep for tonight. And all of a sudden, we live in a really nice neighborhood. Like, the worst thing we have to worry about is like the ice cream man likes to stalk my husband. Like, he knows when he comes home, so he drives by and sometimes guys on the weekends when they're working on the car or the yard, they have music, but I don't care because they play really good music. Well, today I heard gunshots. And all three of our dogs completely freaked out, and like Whiskey and Chula dove underneath my legs. Balder tried to get behind me. Next thing you know, there's police everywhere. We had them knock on our door, ask if anybody had been in our yard, asked if I was here by myself. And I'm not sure what happened, but helicopter and everything else. And I'm still not sure what's going on, but the police are out of the area about a half an hour ago. So I have been dealing with traumatized puppies all day. And so I did not get anything done that I wanted to get done. So I'm going to do it now. And please forgive me because, Kat says she loves my shirt. Thank you very much. There is a lady at the mall that we used to have our storefront in, and I call her Miss Gloria. And Miss Gloria does not speak any English. And, I speak a very little bit of Spanish, but we love each other. And this is one of the shirts that she gave me from her store. She has a whole store full of these beautiful clothes from Mexico. And so that's where I got my shirt. Thank you for saying that.
That's where you got my skull speaker, wasn't it?
At the mall, but not from Miss Gloria.
Oh,
Miss
okay.
Gloria has like clothes and hats and shoes and purses.
Beautiful store.
Yeah. And Kat says that my area was very quiet when I was there. So Kat, you've been here, you've been to my house, and it's a really quiet area. So to hear gunshots it sounded like it was either on our street or the street, like in the alley behind our house. Like, it was that close when the gunshot went off. So it's been a weird day. It's just been, but I'm here, baby. I'm here.
And you look so bright and pretty.
I'm faking it. It's all on the outside because I am still kind of like, when something happens and your adrenaline is going. And yeah. I went and got one of our guns, and I sat there with the dogs trying to calm them down because, the cops are already like, is somebody in your backyard? Are you in the house by yourself? And I don't know what's going on, but they don't put a helicopter out because somebody has an overdue library book. You know what I mean? And so I don't know what the deal was. So I'm sitting there trying to take care of the dogs, and I carried the gun around the house all day because if they walked into our house, they're walking in the wrong house. But you know, I was ready.
No.
So Tammy's on with us. Hey Tammy. And Kat says we should go there. I get back. Yeah, come on back. And so I've got that to tell you. Secondly, I finally got my infusion set up. I will be going in not tomorrow, but next Wednesday for my first one. And then the week after that, I will do it on Tuesday, but I'm doing it in the morning. And so I should be back in for Painting with Whiskey and Women. But if for some reason I'm not back, I will put up a post to let you guys know that I'm still at my infusion and I won't be back. But I'm really excited and I shouldn't say excited. I'm having a medical procedure or, infusions done, but I'm ready to have it done. I need to have them done. So I am working with some of the metallics from Miss Lillian's, the Watermark Silk and the Gunmetal Gray. I'm going to be working with the Southern Rust Kit. I'm going to be working with patina. So I've got some of my cogs that are going on Shorty's piece that's sitting over here that are in different stages of being done. What town are you in again? Garland. I'm in Garland. Kat asked and she says, cool, hope it makes you feel better. Yeah. Also, Amber Demakowitz had her surgery on her arm yesterday. And I talked to her yesterday and I've been messaging with her today. She's doing decent from her surgery. As of today, the pain block was still in. So she wasn't in any pain, which I'm so grateful for. Yeah. That she was not in any pain when we were messaging. I wanted to talk to her, but she was at the doctor's office. And so we didn't get a chance to chat, but she's doing decent.
Well, we love you, girl. We wish the best for you.
Yeah. And then the last bit of news I've got to share with you is that Ann's brother, Ann from Indiana, her brother is having heart surgery tomorrow. So, and him all the best that we can. And so Ann's going to go to the hospital and be with her brother for his heart surgery tomorrow. So everybody's got a lot going on. And poor Shorty's so tired. And he called me, he says, hey, what are we doing for dinner? What are you picking up? And I'm like, it's Tuesday. What are you picking up? He goes, oh, I forgot it's Tuesday.
What's with that? Everybody forgets it's Tuesday. Nobody calls me all week. And then Tuesday they call.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens all the time.
That's okay.
Kat says, oh, Krista, so glad you're okay. Tammy says, I'm so glad you're getting your infusion and that Amber surgery went well too. Yeah. So I wanted to give you guys an update on Amber. She's hanging in there. She's doing all right. Like I said, the pain blocker from the surgery was still working. She said she could feel it wearing off a little bit and that the doctor had told her to take her pain medicine before the pain gets too bad.
Yeah.
It's easier to control the pain than it is to break the pain.
Right.
So her doctor had instructed her to, when she can really feel it to, start taking the pain medication. So, but when
that's one heck of a surgery she had too.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a lot, but I already did one coat, but some of the ones, especially, and Sue, I'm going to say something, and I'm not. This isn't because trust me, I love these, but the ones that I got from Tia's shop are made out of the paper molding clay, and those take paint a lot better than like the Sue. What did you use to make these?
Resin. Yeah, hers absorb.
Yeah, and so the ones that are the resin cast. I already did a coat on, but some of them look thin in a few areas. So I'm just adding another coat, my second coat to, get my metallic all nice and shiny. Because like I said, these are the ones that are going in that epoxy pour that we're going to do on the top of the piece I'm doing for Shorty. And honestly, I could have done the decoupage on the top of that tonight, but I am so frazzled from today. I didn't want to. Paint is paint and you can always paint it again. But when you're doing decoupage, once it's down, it's down. You know what I mean?
Amen.
And so honestly, I'm still frazzled. And so I just needed a project that I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, and decoupage can be nerve-wracking. Like you said, one chance.
Yeah, and it's not so, to me, I like to do decoupage. And so to me, decoupage isn't taxing or stressful. It's just, I know that honestly, right now, my brain is just kind of like, okay, I've done enough. Can I shut down now? And my body's kind of going,
Yeah.
and so I just thought it would be best that I not do that tonight. Hopefully tomorrow I won't have, helicopters and freaked out dogs. And like I said, some of the places that I have lived in my life, if I heard helicopters and saw cops, I've been like, it must be a Tuesday, it's not a
Yeah.
big deal. But here is such a good neighborhood and a quiet neighborhood that's kind of what's got me, Like if this happened where I lived at when I lived in Miami, I probably would have slept through the whole thing. It was
No doubt. Yeah. Well, we were
so,
talking about that before we came on too. When I left West Palm Beach, it was like that. That was the normal.
yeah, not a big deal at all. Would not have phased me or freaked me out in the slightest. But here, yeah, it freaked me out. So, yeah, when I have to make the decision, you know what? Should I go put on my bulletproof vest to sit in my living room? Yeah, there's an issue. Because, like I said, I asked the police officer, what was going on. And he just said, it's under investigation. It's an investigation. Well, like I said, they don't put a bird in the sky, a helicopter for an overdue library book. It has to be something major for them to put that bird up. So I was a little freaked out, just a little.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like many places, we do have to make sure that our cars are locked at night because we do have bored kids, especially in the summer, that'll go around to see if the doors are locked. And if not, they'll rummage through and like take your iPhone charger and the change out of your center console, So that's like the biggest crime we have here is like kids just seeing if you left your car open, but we don't have break-ins and that kind of stuff. So it's just weird. So, yeah, just a weird one. So let's get on a different subject because I'm talking myself into a, ugh.
And I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. So
Why
I
are
have
you
to do this
concentrating?
twice.
You're a professional. You should be able to do this.
Yes, I am a professional.
She's going to yell at me. Like, what? So what are you doing now? Explain what you're doing.
I am running my wood graining tool. I'm doing fluff over the top of T-Rose and gravel road.
Oh.
And then after I get this laid out, I'll do a whitewash over this pink everywhere. Maybe even some, dry brushing.
Ooh, yeah.
I got to see where it takes me. And my dog is underneath me chewing on my wooden wheels.
Milo's down there. He's customizing her
He's
wood wheels.
helping.
He's customizing them, baby. That is
Yeah.
going to be Milo art.
Engraved wooden wheels.
Yeah. So, Anne says to get Amber to get well. Kat says we see helicopters sometimes, gunshots not so much. normal when I lived in the city. Yeah, it's just weird.
Where's
So,
Cat at?
Kat is in, I know she's up north, I think Massachusetts. She lives like right on the, I think the Massachusetts line. Because Kat has a booth inside of Kristen Rosenbeck's store.
Oh, does she? Okay.
Yeah, at the Mercantile.
Okay.
And that's where she sells her pieces at.
That's somebody I haven't talked to in a while.
Yeah, I haven't either. So I'm trying to see, because I used two different metallics on these, and so I kind of have to look. They're just, one is gunmetal gray, and the other one is called what is it? Watermark silk. Yeah, watermark silk. And so, yeah, because of everything, it's kind of like, I just want to make sure that I don't mess up and put the wrong color on. So Marilyn's on. She says, "Hi, ladies. Hi, Marilyn."
Hi, Marilyn.
Yes, Kat said that she lives on the Massachusetts line.
All righty.
So, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm done putting my second coats on the one that needs second coats. So I'm gonna put that out the way, kind of clear up my little makeshift workbench. Where'd you go, Sue?
I'm throwing you guys around on the floor.
That's all I saw was a hand.
Whoopsie. Try to get a better view for y'all so I can do this white and not run over the dog.
Oh, yeah, don't run over the puppy.
Marilyn would like to go back and see the doggy.
Yeah. Well, is he still down there?
Yeah.
You want to grab him?
Yeah.
We'll give everybody another Milo shout.
Come here, buddy. What are you doing, Mom? I don't want to do paw prints.
Come on, get on screen, Milo. Become Facebook famous.
There you are. Look.
Oh, other way. Other way. There you go.
There he is.
Hey, Milo. What's he looking at? He's so intent.
He hears dogs barking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, listen to that mean bark.
Oh, he's vicious. He's vicious.
That's my baby.
Yeah. So, Kat says that she loves the gunmetal. And then Kat said, "Oh, Milo, heart, you're gorgeous," with another heart. Anne says it's been one of those days. And then Kat asks to you, Sue, what are you putting on the top?
Oh, what I just did was wood grain fluff over the top of Tea Rose and Gravel Road. And that's going to be it because I did the Tea Rose through the whole body, and I'm going to dry brush and whitewash the front. And then I might go in with some gilding waxes. I haven't decided yet, but it probably will.
Know you are, because with you, more is more.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, why did I open? Oh, because I'm going to do, I told you, I'm here, but I'm not here.
Where's your cup?
Huh? This is it.
What you got? Just the sugar Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, it's a real sugar. It's my green label. Yeah. So, yeah, Sue and I have been having some conversations about painting and stuff, and we both agree more is more. I mean, we like the multiple layers of stuff, and
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like we said, those pieces that end up in timeout, like the one I worked on last week. I'm hating
the Harley piece that she worked on last week, it's in timeout. And so we'll see that again in probably, 3 to 6 months.
Exactly. I'm going to say 6 months, but it'll probably turn out awesome by the time I figure it out.
Yeah. And so her piece is in timeout. I have had pieces in timeout. Not a big deal. So
No, because you have 12 others you can pull out of timeout.
Okay, I feel a little called out by that statement. I don't even feel a little called out. I feel very called out by that statement.
Oh man, it is so me.
What are you saying, Sue?
I love to start pieces. And then all of a sudden it might lose its appeal. And when you pick it back up, like you said, you and I talked about, then it's phenomenal.
Yeah. And there's pieces that I have literally, like, I was ready to sacrifice to the furniture gods in a ritualistic fire and put them in timeout and then pulled them out, and they have become like my favorite pieces. And it's like, why did you give me so much trouble? Because you're gorgeous.
Yeah.
And why didn't you tell me this 6 months ago? And yeah, so if you've got pieces like that, don't be upset, because we've got pieces like that and we do this for a living.
And they turn out to be our best.
And yeah. And I said this on my Miss Lillian's video yesterday, because I'm basically doing the same thing right now that I did on that video. That I realized that, I got the some cogs from Tia when we were up there in Indiana at her shop. And Sue sent me some in the mail. And so, Maryland's paint, it's Sue's cogs and screw heads, Tia's cogs, my painting. So I've got a lot of my friends are going to be in my husband's office. So y'all keep an eye out. Y'all keep your ear down and you make sure.
Now that you put it that way.
Yeah. Kat says that she still has her bottle. Now, is the bottle empty, Kat? Have you drank the Dr. Pepper yet, or do you just have the bottle? So Kath Keat says that, and Tammy Martin both glittered us. Thank you, ladies, for glittering us. I want to see, because I just painted this one before we went live, but I think it's good enough to where I can get this done. So I am using the Miss Lillian's Southern Rust Kit. Sue, I'm going to do the big cog.
Yay. Yeah,
and I did this with gunmetal gray.
I love it.
And so I'm starting, and I'm going to do this one wet, which means that I am not going to let it dry in between each layer. So it's going to be muddled. The colors are going to be muddled, which is going to look fabulous on the big cog. And so
by the way,
I'm waiting for Shorty needs to get some time, because he needs to do the handles. He's making handles out of wrenches. And so need to get some time for that. And also I want him here when I do the epoxy, because he and my son both need to be here to help me shift the table.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be a family project. So we'll probably have to do that video when we do the epoxy on a Sunday, because that's the only day Austin and Shorty both have off work at the same time, is on a Sunday. So, and before we do it, I will let you guys know so y'all can tune in live and watch us yell and scream at each other, because I'm going to get stuff all over the floor. Oh no, I'm going to put down plastic tarps and painting tarps, and I'm going to make sure I don't have on good shoes, and I will probably be in some house or some painting clothes. Y'all going to be like, Krista, you really? Because that stuff, when you're doing a top and you're pouring it and it's going over the sides, can get real messy real quick.
Yeah.
And if it goes south, I want to be able to strip off the clothes and throw them in the trash. So that's my plan.
I can't wait to see that.
I'll be glad when we get this piece done. Shorty's really excited to have it in his office. And I told Shorty, instead of a piece like this, what I should have done is painted him a small bed frame, because he seems to, poor fellow, it's just a lot going on at his day job. And well, Shorty works for the trucking industry, right? And he got a call the other morning at I think it was like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, from drivers saying that I guess the security guard in the middle of the night left because they've got paid security there. And so there was no one there to let the drivers in to get in their trucks
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Shorty had to get up and get down there. And so I've been picking on him. I'm like, you want me to get you an old army cot for your office, baby? Poor fella.
How far from the trucking yard do you guys live?
Well, okay, Dallas traffic in the mornings, that when he usually goes in at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, he can be there in 20 minutes. Coming home in Dallas traffic, he's lucky if he makes it home in an hour. So it depends on the time of day. So make sure I got all my yellow, because since it's going to be in epoxy, you're going to be able to see the sides and, inside. So I'm trying to make sure I got everything where I want it. All right. And then I'll move on to the next one. So now I'm using the orange. It's the orangey, the burnt orange color.
That's my favorite part of it. Yeah.
Oh, the orange?
Yeah.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
Or did you?
I did, but I didn't get the gunmetal and the other one that you're using. That would be very interesting. I'm going to have to order some.
Yeah. I love the Southern Rust Kit. Shorty's favorite item is, because he likes finger painting with the gilding waxes. He loves the gilding waxes. My favorite, like I said, is the Southern Rust Kit. I love this. I almost dipped my brush.
I like her rust.
Huh?
I like the rust that Miss Lillian's has, like I did on the jewelry armoire.
Oh, the patina.
Yeah.
The metalsmith.
Metalsmith.
Yeah, their patinas rock.
And hitting it with the dryer, that was fun.
Yeah, I loved you did that reel of you doing that, and that was cool as heck.
Yeah, it was just a quick little stupid reel, and it got more hits than anything I've done.
It's the way it goes. You do something quick and simple, and you think, oh, nobody will watch it, and that gets the most hits, and stuff that you spend forever and a day doing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you might get 2 likes. It's like, hey, I worked on that.
Worked hard on that.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same with furniture pieces that I paint for the store. The ones that I put, 200 hours on, nobody appreciates. The thing I flip in a couple hours, they love.
Yeah. No, Kat, the gunmetal is Miss Lillian's metallic. Kat asked if the gunmetal is a Dixie Belle color. No, we're talking about Lillian's. It's a Miss Lillian's metallic. And if you give me just a second, let me get this coat on. I'll show you that. I just don't want to miss my place, because I believe it or not, I kind of got a system going here. Jessie said that she glittered us. Thank you for that. Cindy's on. Hey, Cindy. So Cindy is up in Indiana as well. And so she's watching with us right now.
How you doing, Cindy?
And so, like I said, guys, it's just been a weird day here, just weird. Get this. Man, I am just, God, I love this rust kit. There are just certain products that, they're fun and they're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very satisfying.
Yeah, and this for me is very satisfying. And this is exactly what I needed to be doing tonight, because this is what I needed to do. That's what I needed. So Cindy says that I'm great, thanks. How are you both doing? We had some snow again today. I know
Oh,
y'all had some today, but I thought it was all over with. So y'all had snow again today. Gunmetal gray. So actually, heck, I don't mind. Here, watch this. Hee hee hee. Look at that.
nice.
Gunmetal gray.
Liquid metal.
It does. It looks like molten
Yeah,
metal. I mean, it is so rich and so creamy. I love it.
I'm gonna order some.
Girl, I love it. Love it. And it's funny because I always have gunmetal gray in my studio. Always. And so with Miss Lillian's, you can get the big jars like this, or they have sampler kits and they'll come with 3 sizes like this of 3 different colors. And so I was looking, and I've got them in both the big and in the, I'm like, Krista, how much do you need of the gunmetal gray? And I thought to myself, what are you saying? You need it all. What? Did I actually just question myself?
Oh man, I so get it though.
You sit there and you kind of go, and then you go, yeah, I need it all. I need it all. And so I'm doing a lot of rust on this one, but I'm also still keeping some of the gunmetal in a few areas poking through. So
I think that'll look good like that.
well, I wanted the big cog to be, massive rusty and crusty. That's what I wanted on the big one. And then some of the smaller cogs, I only did like half of the cog, or a little piece of it, or a corner or something. And because I don't want them all rusty, but it is Grandpa's truck. I didn't want it to look like it was at the thing was at the bottom of the ocean.
I didn't think of that.
But actually, I was thinking about when I do the top, I was going to do the oil slick, but I was also thinking about taking some of this rust kit, and after the oil slick, before I glue these down, is in like an area, maybe put some rust on the top as well, over top of that oil slick.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking about it. And honestly, Shorty and I haven't really talked about what the next step is going to be on this. So we shall see. We just, like I said, things have kind of been crazy with him at work. So I'm going to probably not tonight, because when he comes in, he's going to be tired, since, he's been at work and he had to, get Austin too. So he's going to be tired. So probably tomorrow or the next day, I'll sit down with him and we'll design the rest of it out and see where he wants me to take it, exactly where he wants me to take it. And not, just me in here going, this is what I'm doing. So.
Oh, he'll have more ideas for you.
Shut up, Sue. That's what I'm afraid of. Hit some of these ends of my cogs. Making sure I get into all my little spools and my little wheelhouses. And how did I miss those? Why didn't y'all tell me I missed them? See here. Cindy says, I'm excited to paint with Miss Lillian's. Yeah, it is good stuff. Good stuff. So here you go, Sue. I'm going to just put me up on the screen so I can show them my cog. Y'all ready for this? Now, it's going to dry darker, but because it's still wet, they do dry darker. So let me see where y'all can get a good one. Like this is dry and that's wet. So you can see, but doesn't it look like rust? That's still wet, but
that looks really good.
It looks like real rust. See if I could do this again. Twice in one show.
And way less time, a lot easier and quicker.
Yeah, it would take like 30 years to get that kind of rust.
Well, I mean, in comparison.
Yeah. So Tammy wants to know, Sue, what colors are you using?
Right now, I'm just kind of whitewashing some fluff over my rose. What was it? Tea rose.
Yeah, I thought you said tea rose. Yeah.
And then I'm going to go in and probably highlight with some gilding wax. I haven't decided my color yet.
So Cindy, thank you for sharing this, Cindy. Cindy says, I painted an old truck ceramic for a friend. He's retired Army. He wanted an eagle on it. Laugh out loud. I accidentally gave the eagle 4 feet. I didn't catch it, but he sure did. Laugh out loud.
Cindy, don't feel bad. I saw somebody do that on a tattoo years ago.
They gave somebody 4 feet on a tattoo?
On an eagle tattoo, yes. And the worst part was it looked like a flying turkey. I suggested they find another career.
No, I'm going to need a minute. I'm sorry. I needed that tonight. I needed those stories tonight. So here's one. If you're watching and you have done something like that, that was just like, oh my God, I blew that one. Put it in the comments and we'll read it out, share. Because
let's laugh at ourselves.
Yeah. Let me get to some of the comments. Kath says, Krista, your piece sounds like it's going to be amazing. Cindy says that's awesome. Very much so. Tammy says, Krista, they look amazing. Love it. Kat says, I think that gunmetal would look good for steampunk. Yeah, I've done some with the gunmetal gray for steampunk, and it is perfect for steampunk. Cindy says, Sue, that's beautiful. Cindy started laughing, oh my gosh, about your tattoo story. And yeah, she's laughing.
I'm trying to make you feel better. True story.
Yes, Cindy's laughing. Kat's like, oh wow, she's got tears rolling down her face. And Kat says, I'd be so mad. Oh, I hope that they didn't pay for that tattoo. I can guarantee you that. I would say maybe they should get a free session, but I don't know if I'd have that guy work with me.
No. Kill that guy.
No. Here's one that I did the other day on my live, and you see how I didn't do it all, but you can see, and that is the watermark silk color.
Yeah, I like that.
And so I figured the 2 different color metallic grays, and then with the Southern Rust Kit, I think it'd be awesome. Dude.
So,
So, and I'll go back. Tia says, hi, ladies. She says she's late to the party. Donna Trudeau is on with us. Hey, Donna. So Tia and Cindy and Donna. Kat says that one looks good too, that cog. And sure, I'm going to work on. And see, Sue also sent some skulls, and she also sent these stars as well. And I think I'm going to use those on another project. Sue, I think I'm going to save those skulls for when I do the joyride for Harley, for Shorty.
Oh, that's fine. I just threw them in there because I thought Shorty might like them, and if he does, there they are.
Huh, I don't know. Shorty likes skulls?
Yeah.
Boy, you took a big risk there, didn't you?
Slim chance.
Yeah, Shorty wouldn't like that at all. No. So, yeah, I am working on another cog. So, since we had a couple of people come
This
in.
is the part I'm excited about.
What?
Where I did the raised stencil. And that's just a cheap Hobby Lobby stencil that I did twice with Dixie Mud.
Cool. Well, you can barely see it. Are you going to be going darker or lighter over that?
I'm going to dry brush it.
All right. Well, I'm going to put you up for a second. Tell me when you're ready. Well, there you go. I got you up so people can see you.
I might actually have to go heavy with the dry brushing, but process of elimination.
Yeah.
I think it adds a really nice feminine touch. And then I did pull out some pearlescent glaze to put over the top of it.
Oh, did you?
I think that'll make it pop.
Yeah, that would definitely make it pop. Kat says, ooh, skulls. Yeah, she sent some really cool skulls that she's got a mold for. Who's that mold by?
I think that was Prima.
Is it a Prima?
I think so.
And so she's sent me some of those as well and some stars. And yeah, Sue looks after me, man.
It's my buddy.
It's my buddy. My bud. So yeah.
Does that show up?
You can see that it's white, but I don't really see because the camera's a little bit too far away. I can't see.
Yeah, well, between that and the lighting in here, I got a lot of yellow light. So it's probably washing out the pink.
Yeah. Well, when you get done, post pictures of it.
Absolutely.
Like I'm one to talk. I am horrible with taking pictures.
I'm terrible with finishing.
Jessie, she says the cogs look amazing. She loves them. Donna says, I'm taking you by phone into my studio. It's a clear, cool night for the giant armoire. So she's going to take us into her studio and paint with us. And Kat says that she loves the mud. Jessie says she loves the colors of the dresser. Donna says, I need some roses made. I don't have that mold. Does anybody have the rose mold that they're willing to make some and send them to Donna? I don't mind hooking people up.
I do.
You do?
I got some. She could just message me.
Okay, message Sue and she'll get you some rose molds, girl. Tell her what you want, what you need, because
just message me and remind me, and I'll send you pictures of what I got. Tell me what you want.
Yeah. So Kat says it's just a little bright. Donna says awesome, thanks. So if you don't have Sue's contact, reach out to me and I'll get it to you. I think that I don't know if you guys are Facebook friends or not. I don't keep up with who's following who. I barely
keep up with who my friends are.
I don't even know who my friends are half the time.
Well, The ones I think are my friends generally aren't.
Been there.
I couldn't help it.
Oh, yeah,
You
been
just
there.
never know.
So, yeah, I don't know how.
Real talk with Krista and Sue.
Yeah. Like I said tonight, therapy session.
Yeah. Oh, we do that all week long.
Yeah, we do. Man, Sue is one of my companions when I take Austin to work in the morning. A lot of times I'm a good mom. I roll down to a very slow, like 35, open the door, kick Austin out of the car, make him tuck and roll, and I just keep going. And no, after I drop Austin off at work, usually I'm on the phone with Sue. We're catching up in the morning, seeing what we're doing that day. Yeah, Sue's my buddy in the morning. She's my drive time buddy.
Yeah, makes the ride go quicker.
Yeah, it does. Well, because me, I just be pumping my bumping my music and annoying people. Cindy wants to know if she can get some molds too. So message Sue.
Yeah, just message me.
Message Sue. And so I didn't know that Sue had all these amazing molds, and I've got a few, but they haven't fit the piece that I was working on. So the first time we had a discussion about molds. The boys are coming in. Sue, I was doing the mermaid piece in the neons. And so Sue says, you know what would look great on that? I've got mermaid molds. And I'm like, really? And so she made me the mermaids and sent them. What you doing, baby? Ooh, you do love me. Shorty brought home Chick-fil-A. You like
Hi,
them?
baby.
Yeah. You like it? So he hasn't seen the cog since I started,
Oh.
The camera's there. That's what I'm reading stuff off. Kat says that she just got iFlex roses for my grandbaby. Cindy says she's been there too, especially in that traffic. Yeah. So this one's wet. You like this one the best?
Well, this one looks cool, but I like the one that's got the yellow in there and stuff.
Well, this one I let the yellow completely dry, and then because these are muddled. This one I let the yellow completely dry before I added anything else. Do you want me to do some like that and do some that are? Because if I do it wet, it muddles together. If I do it dry, it's separate.
No, that looks good.
Okay. So you don't mind them muddled? Okay. All right. And then I figured tomorrow night we'll get in here and finish designing everything.
Well, I still got to work on the handle.
Yeah, you got to do the handles, but I want to lay out the top so I can do that too.
You want me to what?
Go away. Please,
Here we go.
Me. I love you.
I misunderstood what you said. That's all.
You're lucky you're cute.
He is cute.
So, Anne says, hi, Shorty. Cindy said, I just had a unicorn fall off my pants. Okay, first of all, why did you have a unicorn on your pants? Or what kind of unicorn falls off? Like, how do you have a unicorn on a piece of clothing and it falls off? So Austin's in here with me now. Say hi, Austin.
Hey.
You got to get down so they can see you. They can only see you. They can only see your beard.
Hey.
Get down here. Just say hi. Get down.
Hey.
Hi, Austin.
Hey,
She
Sue.
said, seriously, have no idea where it came from. Someone must have stuck on my butt at some point today. Okay, how did you not know you had a unicorn stuck to your butt? Like, is it like a sticker, like a unicorn sticker somebody put on your butt? Or is it like a keychain? Or, I have questions.
Is this somebody's response to crazy things that happened?
Yeah. Cindy said, I just had a unicorn fall off my pants. Seriously, have no idea where that came from. Someone must have stuck it on my butt at some point today.
Oh yeah, I want to know more.
Yeah, I need more info. And so Kath says hi, Shorty. Kat says hi, Austin. Cindy said, I will have to send you a picture of it. Well, if you're in the Whiskey and Women group,
Yeah, put
post
it
it
out there.
there. Post the picture because I'm sure I'm not the only one with questions. And if you said, well, you can send me the picture, I'm just going to post it in Whiskey and Women. Cindy says it's like a cardboard, not sure. Kath says hi, Austin. And then Cindy says it says rainbow. Ha ha ha.
Do you hear short Boulder?
Yeah, Boulder has been freaking out all day. Did Dad tell you what happened?
No.
We had gunshots in the neighborhood today. We had cops, helicopter. The dogs have been freaking out all day.
Yeah, you told me that, but he's just growling.
I know. Balder's in there like talking to Shorty, like roar, 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 roar. Like he's telling Dad everything that happened. Like, Dad, you wouldn't believe the day I've had. And Balder is usually not a talker, but he's in there telling Shorty everything that happened today. He's talking up a storm in there right now. Yes, Tia says she sees real sugar Dr. Pepper back there on the shelf. Yes, you do. She says that Cindy says she'll be right back, but she's going to go over to Whiskey and Women and post the picture right now. So
Awesome.
when I get off of this live, I'm going to be checking that. Because I need to know.
Did you tell them about Ann drinking that sugar-free?
Oh my God. So when we went to go see Ann, one of the things that happened is that I took 2 liters of real sugar Dr. Pepper on the trip with me. And so like I left one at Tia's house and I left Ann with them. Well, Ann is not used to drinking like the real sugar. So the first day that we were there, Ann was just like, oh man, this is good. Drinking. She had a sugar rush and could not sleep and was like fidgety and everything else. Yeah, I gave her a sugar rush. What you doing?
Oh.
I'm gonna paint that in Whiskey and Women.
Okay, I can't see comments for a minute. Austin grabbed the computer. He says he's going to go over to Whiskey and Women and see if he could see that picture. Because, yeah, I got to see this. Please be there. Please be there. Please be there. And go up to see if maybe it has to be, because I don't think she's gotten approval yet to
Post in the group.
Yeah, so
I don't see any post.
no, not yet. So it's not there yet. And guys, I'm sorry that
It's got to be hysterical though when you realize you had a unicorn on your butt all day.
Yeah. Oh, Cindy. Well, man, yeah, I've got to see this. Like I've got to see this. So.
Well, she don't post on Litter to Glitter.
Or no, she can't post on Litter to Glitter because it's my business page. She'd have to do it in the group. But again, guys, I'm sorry that I have that group on post approval. But the thing is if I don't, you guys have no idea how many times a day I have to block scammers from posting, different products and videos that have nothing to do with us whatsoever. Now, if they're a cute dog video, I'd let them in, but they're not. They're these weird, funky videos from like China and Malaysia, and they're not even in our language, and all the scammer posts that you see in other groups. And that's why I've got people on post approval. And please keep adding stuff to the group if you'd like. As long as it's deals with us, I will let it in. But I hate that I have to have that group like that, but I have to, or else it's going to get taken over by spammers.
She said that she got your auto reply. That's what she did. Cindy just put in the comments.
Oh, she got the auto reply?
Yeah.
Where did you send it, Cindy? Did you send it to Whiskey and Women, or did you
send a photo to Whiskey Messenger?
Oh, through Whiskey's Messenger. We'll go. Does Whiskey and Women have a messenger? I didn't know Whiskey and Women had a messenger. Huh. Alrighty then.
Never thought about that, actually.
Yeah, neither did I till just now.
Not media.
So, hey, Cindy, could you send it over to my personal? And then since Austin's here, he can get it added to Whiskey and Women for me. Because I want everyone to see it before, because I mean, it's time for us to get out of here and off for the night, but I want to see, and I want everybody else to see that picture. I'm dying. I've got to.
She said,
Yeah, she's going to send it over. She just put it, Austin said she just put up a message. So who else wants to see the picture of the unicorn that was on Cindy's butt all day? That's hilarious.
I'm interested.
Well, Sue, you won't be able to see it until we get off, because you don't have a secondary device, do you?
Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye.
I'm gonna look at the computer for a second.
Oh my God. Okay, I think Austin's going to bring it around and show it so you can see Sue. Put just us on the screen. No, I want to see her face. I want to see her face. I want to see Sue's face.
I'm trying to do it without the ring light in the
Turn
way.
the ring light off.
No, I'm seeing it. Oh, yeah, somebody stuck that on you. You didn't just sit on that.
No, yeah, somebody stuck that to her butt.
That's great.
She said that she wore that all day at work.
And she said she wore it all day at work. Oh my God. All right, let's get back to dang it. Austin plugged in my computer, so everything came up. She says, laugh out loud, it has glue on the back. Yay, Kat says she had to block one lady for doing that on my business page. Yeah, so all of the ones that I own are, I keep it on post approval, because I mean, some days I will get 15, 20 spams that I have to say, no, not coming in the group. And if I see it's a spammer, I don't approve, and then I instantly block them from coming back. I mean, they're not there to help us or to do anything to improve the community. They're just there to be a soul sucker. Anyway, she said it wasn't even a crafter. Yeah. So Kat says, everyone laughing. Cindy says, I wore that all day at work.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So yeah, it's been a day. So it is time for us to wrap up for the night, because my husband really loves me, because there's not the Chick-fil-A that's in between where Austin works and where we live is closed for renovations. And so you have to go all the way to Richardson, so Austin works on the other side of Garland. And we live, in the northwest corner. Austin works southeast. You have to go all the way through Garland into Richardson to the closest Chick-fil-A. And Shorty surprised me and did that. He went and got me Chick-fil-A tonight.
Did you get chicken noodle soup?
I got my chicken noodle soup.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah, and he got me chicken nuggies.
Oh.
That is love. So I got a good one. Yeah, she said that's quite the haul. So have a great night. Cindy says to have a great night. Tell them what you about, girl.
Hey guys, it's Sue and Milo. I'm located in Sevierville, Tennessee, inside Flea Trader's Paradise, where I sell Dixie Belle chalk paint and my hand-painted furniture.
And I am Krista from Letter to Glitter. I am a furniture artist out of Garland, Texas, the mean streets of Garland. Today it is. And I will be on the Miss Lillian's page on Monday. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, because I don't know where I'm going to be on the project for Shorty, but I'm sure I'll be still working on that, because he keeps adding stuff. But so I will be on the Miss Lillian's page at 3 Eastern. That is 2 Texas time, y'all. And I'll be back here next week on Painting with Whiskey and Women. I just wanted to say, guys, I know it was a weird one tonight. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. It was just a crazy, crazy day. So, but I got to see Milo kisses.
Mwah.
And
Mwah.
love you. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.